So here we go. I'm going to show you guys how to set up some shape nodes so that they can affect each other down chain, but they will not affect each other up chain. It's actually really quite simple. I'm just going to show you with spheres. Yeah, do it with spheres. So basically, I have a sphere here. I'll just call it ball. And I'm going to delete history on it. Although you wouldn't have to do that. But it wouldn't function very well if you didn't. Okay, and then I'm going to duplicate this 3 times. And I just press Control D. And let me do this actually. Wrong button. Let me duplicate it and translate it back. -3. I pressed Shift D. Do that 2 more times. And then I will duplicate these, slide them over to -3, and then I'll Shift D and kind of create our same family hierarchy. Okay, so this one is the parent, will be end up being the parent of all. This one is a parent of this grouping. This one will be a parent of this grouping, and this one will be a parent of this grouping. Okay, so in order to set this up, we need to select all these. Actually, let's simplify it. Let's not select them all. Let's just select these 4. First, and we'll go to the hypergraph hierarchy and come in here to these shapes. And we need to tell the ball shape to drive the ball 3 shape, ball 2 shape, and ball 1 shape. Okay, so all we have to do that is if we hold down Shift, middle mouse click, and drag onto one of the other shapes. So if I grab the ball shape and drag it to one of the other shapes, then it loads up my connection editor. And I want to grab the outmesh attribute and plug it into the inmesh attribute. Okay, that's done. Now I want to do the same thing to ball 2 and ball 1. Okay, so I'll click ball 2 shape, reload it, connect inmesh. Ball 1 shape, reload it, connect inmesh. Okay, now those are done, and we're just going to continue to do this, except now we need to change our grouping. So we can see these 4 together, and our input-output editor is going to get kind of hairy. There's going to be a lot of connections in here. So there's that. And now we've got ball shape has a connection to ball 1 shape, and then we want ball 1 shape to drive these other 3 ball shapes. So I'll hold down Shift, middle mouse click and drag to one of the others, outmesh to inmesh. Then I'll click the next shape over and inmesh. The next shape and reload. Okay, so those are done. So now I'll select these, frame them, Shift, middle mouse click and drag, and make my connections. Okay, and then we'll do it to our last group. And this is actually pretty quick to do even without a script, but it could be scripted relatively easy as well. So outmesh to inmesh, Okay. So now all my connections are done. Now you'll notice if I scale something in with the transform, it doesn't affect it. Okay, because the transform is telling this individual shape how to be. But if I change the actual shape by going into component mode, yeah, I accidentally clicked bad. Then all of its children shapes are also going to change. So I could select this one, and it doesn't have children, so it's only going to affect itself. But if I grab this one, it's going to affect all of them because it's highest in the hierarchy of connections. Okay, so anyway, I thought this was really interesting and very powerful and actually quite easy to do. So anyway, thought I'd show you guys.